What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Fair Use. And today, we're going to be reacting to Dr. Umar Johnson pretty much telling black women that they don't know how to pick black men as good as white women. And man, black women are furious. So let's get into the video.
Let me tell you what separates white women from the black women. Let me tell you one thing that separates white women from black women.
Why you just get to the point, bro? Damn.
Observation. Black women want their men to have it all before she commits. The white woman only needs to see the potential and the commitment. I'm going to say it again. The black woman tends to want her man to have it all before she commits.
Let me kind of give that some context. He's right in a way, usually, okay? Now, if a black woman wants you to have it all before she commits, these are the guys that are in the middle of maybe looks or attractiveness. I mean, unlike me, because I know I'm fine, right? But if she thinks that you are attractive and you look good, or, you know, somebody with that hood energy, oh, she can be down. Like, what about those sisters that be with the Pookie and Ray Rays and the guys that stay up all day in Madden Kings and drive their car while they at work? Yeah, oh, they can do that all day. If she want to screw you. But if you are a dude where she feel like, you ain't looking like I want you to look, you ain't as sexy as O'Shea Duke Jackson, then what happens is you got to come to the table with everything. For example, story time music. Check this out, right? I was with this one sister. I was trying to holler at her, and I was getting ready to go to medical school. And she was telling me like, okay, well, once you get done with medical school, then you come back and talk to me. In other words, like, you ain't sexy enough for me to f with you right now. Go ahead and get your stuff together. But where white women will look at more of the inner qualities versus what is, you know, the phenotype or the outside. That tends to be more true. I believe that.
The white woman don't need her man to have it all. She just needs to see his potential. And the white woman will back him and support him and ride with him and help develop him until he gets it all. See, one of the things black women got to stop doing, not all of you, some of you. Not all of you, some of you. When you see a man...
Let me just say that. He says, not all of you, some of you. Let me just say that. Obviously, you have black women who don't think like this. But black women didn't want to listen to that part, even though he said, not all of you, but some of you. And it's a shame you got to say that, because when you say that, like, oh, you categorizing all black women, that's when they start getting mad.
When you see a man who ain't got it, but he got the potential and he committed to getting it, commit at that time and ride with him. If you got to sign a contract to say that you guys are co-creators of every idea he comes up with, then make him sign a contract if you're afraid he's going to leave you once he makes it big. But the white woman will get with a broke-ass black man with potential. The white woman will get with a broke-ass black man with potential. The white woman will see the potential in the black man at 21 years old, and she will ride with him until he fulfills his dream and wife him up. Black woman, y'all say you got to have it all. The house, the car, the degrees, the job, the business, the education, and y'all going to keep on losing if you keep expecting black men to get all this and then hand it over to you on the silver platter. It's not realistic.
Let's go back to that silver platter part, right? And it not being realistic. Let's get on to that part. Okay. when I was in college and I saw a lot of, the black women that were there doing good, going into dentistry and stuff like that. What I noticed is the same thing he's talking about. Those black women would be, wanting to date somebody that was already successful because they felt like, well, I'm going to be successful when somebody's already successful. The white women were looking for somebody that was already in the mix, somewhere on their level. And I believe that they saw this coming up from the fathers, right? They were looking at these qualities. Is he a good man? Is he more long-term? Is he dedicated to his craft? Whereas a lot of the sisters, if they were looking for guys who were in the undergrad, like we were at the time, what does he look like? Does he play sports? Or is he already established? The problem with a lot of black men is when they get established, then why would they come and choose you? Because now, all of the options are open, right? You don't have any incentive because you haven't been there the whole time. So you're competing against other black women for them. You're competing against white women for them now, Asian women for them. And what happens is a lot of times those ladies who had the opportunity, they now have maybe some problems or could possibly have some baggage. So you have kids now, you have all this other kind of stuff. That's what makes it, really, really, really hard for sisters. And nobody teaches them to, look for these qualities in these young black men when they are young. A lot of times sisters look at that as being negative. Not all, but some. He's lame, he's not exciting. But white women are taught to appreciate those qualities. And that's why you see a lot of the black men that are doing very well, they go the other way.
It's too hard out here. It's not realistic. Black woman, the next time you see a man with potential who's serious about earning his goals, next time you come across a man with potential who is dedicated to making it, but he ain't got all the money, he ain't got the car, but you can clearly see he got a serious plan, and if he make it, we gonna be nice. You better think about walking with him.
Okay.
You gotta get out of this housewives mentality. Too many black women have this housewives mentality. Too many black women got this housewives mentality, this super materialistic, perfect vision of what he got to come to the table with. You're not gonna get no man like that.
Why is that? Well, they never had no father in their lives. So how are they gonna know? And that's the thing. You're talking to a group of people who never experienced a value of a man, a group of women. And so for the men that are coming up that are good candidates, they tend to not know. They're getting brainwashed by the television, and which is good he's telling them. But again, a lot of black women need to be a little bit more, in my opinion, not influenced by these stupid ass shows with these rich people on there.
Man like that. Find a brother with potential until it pay off. Stop trying to get ready-made husbands. Stop trying to get ready-made perfect scenarios. Ride with the good one. Because guess what? A lot of these black men that these white women got, a lot of these black men that these white women got, they got them when you were not paying attention to them. See, he was with the white girl before he got his law license. He was with the white girl before he got his medical license. He was with the white girl before he made $100 million in real estate. He was with the white girl before he opened that Fortune 500 company. She was with him when he was struggling, but she saw the potential. Black women have to stop this thing that says you got to have it all. You got to show up on my doorstep with all boxes checked.
I mean, how many of you as black men that were broke on the bus stop? I mean, I'll raise my hand. And you kind of feel like wasn't so many people checking for you. But then when you go to a white university, predominantly white university, I did, Sacramento State. I did a postback at UC Berkeley. Yeah, it was a lot easier, right? Like if you wanted to go that route. What they're looking for is the potential. They're just, other groups of women are trained differently, typically. Now, black women can do that also, but he's right, okay? Because once he gets it all, You don't have no reason for him to be dealing with you. Period. Look at Denzel Washington. He been with his wife for 30-something years. LeBron James. Many years before he made it. Chris Paul. Russell Westbrook. Men tend to remember women that were down with them when they didn't have anything because they can trust them. But guys, what do you think about this? I mean, do you think Umar Johnson is right or wrong? You guys let me know. It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back with another episode of Fair Use, guys. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We out. Peace.